Welcome back, everyone. Anjanette Young has been advocating for police reform since Chicago officers entered her home with guns drawn in a botched police raid. That 2019 raid gained national attention, putting Young at the forefront of movements to change police policies and practices.
Now Young is on track to serve on the Community Commission for Public Safety and Accountability, a civilian-run board overseeing the Chicago Police Department. Mayor Brandon Johnson announced his appointments yesterday to fill vacancies on the commission. The full city council, though, still has to approve it. And with us now to talk more about all of this is Anjanette Young. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. I'm always excited to spend a little time with you guys.
I know we discussed that the city council is expected to take up your appointment in June, May or June. If it goes through, what would your top priorities be?
Actually, thank you ladies for having me here. The commission is very new. It's a result of the consent decree. And so I'm hoping that I will be able to bring a level of respect and accountability from the community side. So the community, struggles to trust the police department. And so I'm hoping that I will bring a level of being able to bridge the community to a place where they start to trust the community, and that there's some transparency from the police department so that the community can trust.
Anjanette, we know that the commission, the goal here is really to strengthen police oversight, and improve, as you said, police community relations. Given your background, you're a licensed clinical social worker. Talk to me about how you would bring that experience into this role.
So yes, so I've been a social worker for more than about 30 years now, and I've always worked directly with families and communities as it relates to systemic issues. And so I'm hoping to be able to use my professional skill set as a social worker and the work that I've done with families and communities to help the community to understand the complexity that the police department experience, right? And then also how they help to understand that policing is both a level of protect and serve and law and order, and that we should have a very defined balance in that.
We were talking about some possible opponents to your appointment, and it could be perhaps that they might say, well, because of your experience with that unfortunate raid, you might be anti-police, but you're saying that is not the case at all.
Absolutely not the case. In the 7 years that I've been now advocating in the community regarding what happened to me and other families in and around the city of Chicago, I've never been anti-police. We need our police department, we need our police officers to be well, and we need them to serve with a level of respect and dignity to the community. So I am not against police, but I am against bad policing.
Quickly before we let you go, Anjanette, we know you've been working to pass the Anjanette Young ordinance, which would create stricter rules for search warrants. Where does that stand as of today? So
thank you for asking about that. So just this past week, we had a public subject matter hearing here in the city with legislators and people who support the bill. So we're on track to bring that back to committee in Springfield with the hopes that we'll be able to push that forward. And we know that we have some people who oppose it on the city level and on the state level, but I feel confident that with working with Representative Cam Buckners and others in Springfield that we'll actually get some more movement on that.
And it would specifically ban no-knock warrants, correct?
So there's a level, there are different components to this bill, but there is a level that will ask for no-knock warrants to be specifically for high-level egregious cases.
Anjanette Young, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me always.